That's great. Oh, yeah. Why, which shows do you like the most? With the people that are absolutely not like you, or the
Right.
people that remind you of you on the screen?
Yep.
So that's what I look at, and I'll do it. And as soon as I put that second slide, as I went to click the second slide, the CEO at the end of the table goes, "Yeah, I wish. That's why you're here." And then when I flipped the page, letter B, option B was "I wish."
Mm-hmm.
Right? And I look over and I go, "It's almost like I knew." And then he starts laughing, and I said, "Now, is anybody here daring enough to say that it's letter A? This is your current situation. Just let you all know, the CEO just said he wishes. So
Mm-hmm.
you're going to have to defend yourself with the CEO,
Yeah.
not me." Right. And so everybody starts to laugh. They're like, "No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it." But the environment became fun and laughing and became much more casual for us to have conversation, as opposed to if I said, "You guys aren't doing very well here. That's why I'm here. This is what I do for you." And I literally, through the presentation in front of all these executives, I said, "Hey, click." I clicked the button and go, "See this one? This is the page where I tell you how great I am and how great my company does all this stuff. Do we care? I'm already standing here. Click, click, click." And I went through the 3 pages. So they knew it was there, but I just gave you back time. And I poked fun at me by saying, "You don't want to even hear that. You're judging me already." And then clicked through and they were like, "You're right, I am." And so it just went through. And yes, I landed the account when I was done. So
Yeah. Okay. Good. Good.
it would
Everyone's
have been
happy.
a horrible story if I didn't. Yes.
Ah,
Yeah, we ended up having a 2-year long relationship, and it was
good.
lucrative for both. So
Good. Good for you. So now we've kind of established, I think, like the overall thought process behind edutainment, and basically saying that you don't have to have a Saturday Night Live skit in front of you to do edutainment. Let's talk a little bit about more specifically about content and how you use that more for content. So in other words, not in those individual meetings when you're trying to grab that audience with your education, and yet you want to put that edutainment spin on it. What are the types of things that you can do there?
so I will tell you that there is not a video that I've put out that is perfect.
Okay.
Part of to think about it this way, there are people that watch all kinds of comedy shows, like the improv shows